Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to a special edition of the Family Support Q&A. We are having a wonderful panel discussion today about friendship. So I told you I was going to tell you why we're having this special conversation today, and it's because my friend Peter, who's on this call, hi, Peter.
Hi.
Peter recently had a big birthday party. He was celebrating a milestone birthday, and I was lucky enough to go as a guest of someone. And I sat there at the birthday party and was just so impressed with the friendships that Peter had and all the different ways that people were helping each other to have a great time at the party, to be successful with whatever they did. And I've watched this group of friends over many years, but particularly during COVID. And I wanted them to come and talk to us today about what some of the things they do that keeps their friendship so strong. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce everybody in our group and let them tell you a little bit about themselves. And I'm going to start off with Duran, who I think of as the kingpin of all this. Duran Witherspoon, welcome to the Q&A.
I'm Duran Witherspoon. I've been, I just love hanging out with Peter and Naomi and everybody. I just love all my friends.
You can tell.
And my family, but I just love Peter.
Awesome. We're going to circle back and I'm going to find out even more about what makes a good friend for you. But let's say hi to Peter. Hello, Peter.
Oh, hi.
Hi. We're going to show your video in a minute. Thanks for coming today, Peter. And Naomi, how about an introduction?
I'm Naomi, and I'm Peter's friend.
I'm wondering if maybe the first thing we can do is show Peter's video and we'll learn about what Peter thinks is important in friendships.
I have friends.
Yeah, you have a lot of friends. So Pat brought all your friends together so that we could celebrate your big birthday party. And I know that you have some things in common that helps you meet friends, like bowling. And I'm looking at your pictures over here. It looks like you did some theater work. Were you in the theater program?
Oh yeah, that's Bill Schwartz.
Yeah, Bill.
I collect my cards.
Oh, Bill helped you with your greeting cards. So I don't think everybody here knows you had your own business making cards, didn't you? Did you meet a lot of people doing that?
Yeah.
And did you make some friends when you were making cards like Bill? Yeah? I think you met Sonia then too. Sonia's been a pretty good friend too, right? Can you tell me how you met Duran? Do you remember the first time you met him?
Yeah.
Did you meet him bowling or in the Theater Unlimited or?
Theater Unlimited.
You met him in the theater? Okay, okay. You know, I think that's really smart because when you're trying to meet people, having people that like the same things you do, like theater and bowling, are really important. So tell me why you like Duran. Why is he a good friend?
He's the one that comes here.
He comes here and visits?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he remembers to check in on you? So did you meet Duran through Naomi?
Yeah.
Okay, so you had a friend and then you met her friends and you became friends. I love that. So is Naomi a special friend too?
Yeah.
Yeah? So can you tell everybody what Natural Ties is?
I go to WashU in September.
Great, okay. So Natural Ties is Washington University students and some of the people we support with disabilities getting together to become good friends.
Yeah.
What do you do with them when you go to WashU?
I take field trips. The one is really helped me.
It must be really nice to have a friend who can drive you places.
Yeah.
Yeah? Is that important to you? Yeah. What do you want to tell other people that maybe don't have as many good friends as you? Do you have any ideas to help them make friends?
Naomi.
Yeah,
She's down there.
yeah.
And we go to watch you.
Yeah.
Pick up her also.
Okay. So you guys ride as a group.
Yeah.
It's nice to have a group to do things with, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Peter, if somebody wants more friends, do you think they should try Natural Ties or a bowling league?
Oh, bowling. Yeah.
So maybe join a bowling league to make some friends?
Yeah.
Peter he's like exceptionally friendly. So whenever somebody comes to our house, more than anybody else, he's right there to greet people. And it makes him really happy when people come around to see him and he gets to see people. He gets really excited when he gets to go out to see his friends. So I think his friends are really appreciative of that, just that excitement about getting together. Peter is also a good dancer, and it's been so long I forgot that he hasn't been to any art dances. But
Do you ask people to dance? Do you ask people to dance so they'll go out on the dance floor with you? You know what? That's a great talent because some people are afraid to ask other people to dance and some people are nervous. So if you can make them feel comfortable and say, let's go dancing, that is the best.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, I hope you get to go to a dance soon. So it sounds like you are natural at making friends because you like to meet people and you're excited when you see them and you like to go out and join groups where you can meet lots of people. Is that the three big things? Yeah, okay. Thanks for meeting with me today. It was really fun to talk to you. And I really appreciated that you let me come to your birthday party. All right. Thank you, Peter. So Peter had a lot to say about kind of all the different, oh, Lauren's back. Hi, Lauren.
Hey,
Lauren, can you say hello to everybody and introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Lauren.
What kind of things do you like to do with Duran and Naomi and Peter?
I do theater with Peter. I go bowling with Naomi and Peter.
Cool. Well, it sounds like you guys have lots of things you like to do together. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to start off with Duran, but then I want everybody to kind of react to Peter's video. Duran, you said that you love being around Peter, and I'm curious, after watching his video and him talking about the places he likes to go and the way he interacts with people, what draws you to Peter? What makes him a good friend for you?
what makes Peter a good friend to me is his friendship. He's nice, he's kind. I just love being around him. I've known Peter for about 15 years. I met Peter through Natural Ties.
Okay, so you met him through a friendship group.
Oh yeah, through Natural Ties. And
can I ask you a question, Duran?
yes,
You
go ahead.
seem like somebody that's always in the middle of a group of friends. When you started at Natural Ties, did you have as many friends as you do now, or did that really help you to get out and make?
I mean, it kind of helped me, to get out more and that type of thing. Yeah, so it kind of, yes, it did help me.
Okay. Naomi, I was watching you smile during the video. Can you talk to us a little bit about some of the ways that you make friends? Do you go certain places or do certain activities where you think you'll maybe meet new people?
I go to the dances. I go bowling. Captain Duran takes me to Natural Ties. And that's how I became friends with him, is because he took me to Natural Ties as a friend.
Nice. Excellent. Yeah, I remember when you started getting residential support at the St. Louis Arc, and we weren't sure if you would be safe riding with a friend. And so we said, hey, hold off a minute. Before we let you ride with Duran, we want to make sure you are safe. And you were not very happy about that because that was really cutting into your time with your friends. You really had to speak up for yourself, didn't you?
Yes.
That was really important, I thought. So sometimes you've got to stand up and say, my time with my friends is really important. Hi, Elia. Thanks for joining us. We're talking about friendship today, and I'm wondering what you think makes a good friend. What do you look for in a friend?
Is fun.
You're looking for somebody fun?
I just love being around everybody, Peter, Naomi, and yeah, they are very special friends to me.
So I'm going to ask all of you, whoever wants to answer can start the conversation and then you can jump in. But one of the things that I notice is that a lot of times people wait to have their moms and dads help them make social plans. And that doesn't always work because mom and dad don't always think about it. How do you guys plan a social activity? Do you call each other? What do you do to get plans going for the weekend?
I guess what people might call me and say, hey, well, let's go to a ball game or something like that, or let's go somewhere and watch the ball game. Myself, I am a big time Cardinal fanatic. And I just love going to the ball game. So matter of fact, me and Ilya just went to a ball game yesterday to see the Cubs play. So yeah, he might call me up, Lauren, or I might call Peter up and say, hey, look, you want to go out for dinner or something like that. But Peter been on the quarantine. And I'm so glad when I heard that he should be able to get out. But when he does get out, I do kind of be careful because I don't get out in large parties. I try to keep it down on a minimum.
Lauren, were you going to add something?
Yeah, like 4 or 5 like people. And then
So you guys are trying to be careful, but still
Yeah.
be social.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do all of you plan activities or is there one person that tends to plan most of the stuff?
I kind of leave it up to whoever wants to plan. I don't take control on it. I let them tell me what they want to do.
So so what are some of your favorite things to do, Lauren? Duran said he and Elia just went to a Cardinal game and that's his passion. When you pick up the phone to call a friend, what do you like to do?
go to dinner sometimes. Go see a movie maybe,
Nice.
or to the baseball game.
You're a baseball fan too. It sounds like you guys have a lot of common interests.
Yeah.
Has anybody ever suggested you go somewhere and it was something you didn't know if you'd like or not, that you had to give a try?
They're forever doing that. I mean, I might go somewhere and I might take them somewhere and I don't tell them where I'm taking them. It just turned out to be a surprise and turn around that they like what I took them to, and they might keep asking me, what are you taking me to? What are you taking me to? And I just let them. I just say I answer them. I just say it's a surprise.
So are there things that you guys have like traditions in your group that you like to keep up with, places that you go or things that you do at different times of the year?
We have barbecues sometimes, like if it's not really hot, we might have a barbecue or something like that.
Do you guys, have you ever taken any kind of vacations together? Sometimes when your friends are this close, they travel together.
it was not this year, but last year, back in 2021, I took a trip to Branson, Missouri. We went back in May for our anniversary, and so Ilya and Lauren went with us on our anniversary. So it was just the four of them. It was just the four of us. I'm sorry. So it was me, Stephanie, Ilya, and Lauren, and
Nice.
we went down to Branson, Missouri, and we had a good time.
Oh, that sounds like such a good time. I want to ask, because Peter had a surprise for his birthday during COVID. Do any of you want to talk about what you did to surprise Peter when he couldn't get out?
We all got together and surprised Peter with a birthday parade. So we went down by the house and we gave him we did a birthday parade for him, and everybody had a good time, and and stuff like that. So yeah, that was good.
Yeah, I think that's one of those very special characteristics of a friend is the people that remember you and do something special to make sure that you're feeling good. Ilya, what do you do to take care of your friends? Are there people that you help out? I bet you, Ilya, you're the one that always keeps people laughing.
Yeah.
It's important to have somebody that's always fun in the group.
What I like about Ilya is he keeps up with sports. So
Oh, yeah.
on my phone, every
And on my
time that every time that he calls me, I don't have his name as Ilya. I have his name as sports announcer Ilya, because he'll call me up and he keep up with the sports. Every last one of them he'll keep up with.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah.
Well, I kind of like that. It sounds like you guys have some different things that you're really strong at. So Ilya is the sports guy, and Peter's the sweetheart. Lauren
Exactly.
is funny and cool, and Duran is Captain Duran, the organizer. Yeah, I think it's really nice when you guys are doing theater that if Lauren and Ilya are in a production, everybody makes sure they goes to see the show so they can support your friends. I sing in a chorus, and when my friends show up, I always feel so good about it. Lauren, how does it feel to be able to look out in the audience and see your friends come to see you?
Touches my heart that friends are there and all that.
Yeah, it's a big deal, isn't it?
Yeah.
If there's somebody listening and they don't have very many friends and they're feeling really lonely, what is one thing you think they might want to try to make more friends?
Go to a dance and see if you can make more friends.
Great. So when you go to a dance, if you don't know people there, what's a way you can go up and introduce yourself to somebody and try and get to know somebody? Do you have any like opening questions that you ask, or do you say anything?
Your name.
Okay, so you just go up and say, "Hey, I'm Ilya. How are you? What's your name?" Lauren, where would you go if you were feeling lonesome, or what could you tell somebody who maybe needed some new friends in their lives?
I actually just moved into a new place and I just made new friends actually.
So did you meet them just walking back and forth and moving stuff in? Oh, well, fantastic. Good job. It'll be nice to add some new friends to your group. And Duran, how about you? What can we tell people that are maybe looking for some new friends in their lives?
Natural ties, that's a good one. The theater, that's another one. You can probably go bowling or something like that, or I don't know if the ARC still has it, but they used to have, like ARC used to have a group that get together on weekends.
Yep, I still have my Friday night group. I sure do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always fun when you show up at that group. I'm never sure if it's going to be just you or 17 people. So it's
Yeah.
exciting.
Yeah.
Well, it's so you guys have talked about group activities. So signing up for a theater production, signing up for a bowling league, signing up to participate in Natural Ties. It sounds like that's a really common thing that everybody says, do that, and then maybe you'll meet some new friends. So you're going to be in the space with some people that have the same interests as you. So I love that idea. We've talked a little bit about Natural Ties. Can you tell us a little bit? Oh, and Elia, there's a Sunday friendship group.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Where does that group meet?
at the J.
At the J. Excellent. All right. So the J has a Sunday friendship group. That makes me think of maybe church or synagogue. Sometimes people meet people in a faith community. So that could be a good place. Duran and Peter have talked about Natural Ties, and I don't know that we really described what that is. Can one of you talk about what Natural Ties is?
Natural Ties is a place where we go and hang out with the students, and
The
it's
students from where?
the students are from, they go from WashU,
Okay.
WashU College.
Okay.
And so we go over there on Monday nights and hang out with them. And we might, we'll have dinner with them. If, some of us don't, some of us, we might just go for the fellowship and just try to, the students would sit down with us, talk to us, make sure that, hey, what you guys do, what's going on in your life. And they let us get up and make an announcements. And then students might plan events with us.
Oh.
They might plan like a bowling trip with us, or invite us over to the campus where we can go to a football game or a basketball game, or just do all different kind of stuff. Things.
Nice. Well, that sounds like fun. So you've made some friends with the WashU students then, huh?
Yeah.
Nice. Well, Peter, I have to say your birthday party had absolutely everybody there. I don't know when the last time I was at a party that had so many people there, and everybody was having such a good time. So I'm just really excited that we were able to come and talk about friendship today. Well, I think you guys are all amazing friends, and I was one of the things that I really was impressed by was how much you help each other out. So if somebody's having a hard time getting food at a buffet, if somebody's having a hard time finding their bowling ball, if somebody's having a hard time getting a ride, you're always there for each other. And I think that's pretty cool. So happy Friendship Day to everybody. We love all of you.
Yes.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Thank
Happy
you.
Friendship Day, everybody.
Happy Friendship
Happy
Day.
Friendship Day.
Wonderful evening.